Apollo Hospital neurosurgeons cut through my skull and tried to find something and found nothing. Totally empty. So they gave up and just patched it up. Here I am in Delhi with a patched up skull, but no damaged brain.
Sadhguru has just had a very life-threatening situation. He had headache for the last 4 weeks. The headache was very severe, and he was, ignoring the headache and doing all, because he wanted to do all his normal activities. He was resuming all his functions, all his meetings. He even carried out the Mahashivratri function on 8th of March, despite the fact that he was in agonizing pain. He somehow ignored the pain and he continued with all his meetings. The pain really became severe on 15th March. And that's when he consulted me, and we knew immediately that there was something sinister happening, the way the pain was worsening. And this was around 4 o'clock. I insisted that we have an MRI, but he had a very important meeting at 6 o'clock. He's so focused on his meetings. He told me, "Doctor, I've never, in 40 years of my life, I've never missed a meeting. And I can't miss this 6 o'clock meeting." Somehow we could actually persuade him, and we got an MRI done. And the MRI actually showed, that he had massive bleeding in the brain. It was outside the brain and below the bone. There was massive 2-time bleeding, some which had happened about 3 weeks back, one that had happened maybe 2 to 3 days back. But, we insisted that he gets admitted immediately, but because of his commitments, he just went ahead with his meeting at 6 o'clock without anybody getting to know that he was that unwell. Next day, he had a very important India Today conclave, which with lot of painkillers and sedation, he still attended that, and he, it was such a marvelous interview he gave. We were surprised, that with so much of pain, so much of painkillers, so much of sedation, he could attend and, complete that meeting. 17th morning, however, he really got very unwell. He became very drowsy. While talking, he was, just dozing off. He had weakness of the left leg, and we had to rush him to hospital. And even at that time, he would never complain of pain. He would just say, "Doctor, I'm a little unwell." But that morning was the first time he said, "Doc, I think the time has come to do what you want to do." That's the first time he agreed, that we could go ahead with the surgery. So 17th, we admitted him. When we got the CT scan, there was life-threatening swelling in the brain. The brain was shifted to one side, and he had become very dull, very confused, and the left leg had started to get weak. And we had to undergo an emergency surgery on him on 17th itself. We could get him off the ventilator post-surgery, and he has actually done extremely well, much beyond our expectation. And, we were joking with him that, we have done what we could, but you are healing yourself, So we are actually seeing, the kind of improvement we are seeing is beyond our expectation. He is now extremely well. He is now back to his normal self. All his brain, body and vital parameters are normal, and he's making a steady progress. I think he's probably healing himself more than what we can do for him.
The Isha Foundation revealed that the Sadhguru, a wise leader of 66 years, has bravely faced a serious health crisis. Thankfully, we are pleased to report that he is now on the path to a full and speedy recovery. Prime Minister Narendra Modi graciously extended his well wishes to Sadhguru as he recovers from a recent emergency brain surgery. Modi expressed his hopes for Sadhguru's swift recovery and continued good health during their conversation on Wednesday. "I spoke to Sadhguruji and wished him good health and speedy recovery," PM Modi tweeted. The Isha Foundation graciously shared that despite undergoing an MRI scan on March 15, revealing a significant cerebral hemorrhage, Sadhguru valiantly chose to honor his prior engagements, such as his enlightening presence at the prestigious India Today conclave, all while managing his discomfort with the aid of potent pain management and sedation. Union Home Minister Amit Shah extended his well wishes for a swift recovery to Sadhguru. Nirmala Sitharaman, esteemed Union Finance Minister, expressed her profound dismay upon learning of Sadhguruji's ailments, extending her heartfelt wishes for a speedy recovery. Sadhguru entered a grave medical crisis marked by debilitating headaches, necessitating urgent surgery for a significant brain hemorrhage. Despite formidable obstacles, his recovery has surpassed all prognosis, with Dr. Suri commending his proactive involvement in the healing process. Enduring an agonizing 4-week battle with an extreme headache, he exhibited unwavering reliance by steadfastly fulfilling his commitments, including the momentous Mahashivratri event held on the esteemed date of 8th March 2024. The intensity of the headache reached its peak on the afternoon of March 14, 2024, as he arrived in the enchanting city of Delhi. Under the guidance of esteemed Dr. Vinit Suri, a distinguished senior consultant neurologist at the prestigious Indraprastha Apollo Hospital, Sadhguru promptly underwent a critical MRI at 4:30 p.m. on the very same day. This diagnostic procedure unveiled significant hemorrhages within the brain, showcasing the presence of an enduring chronic bleed from approximately 3 to 4 weeks ago, as well as recent fresh bleed that transpired within a mere 24 to 48 hours preceding the examination. Doctor made a profound revelation that the Sadhguru had been disagreeing an intense headache for an extending duration of 4 weeks, while tirelessly dedicating himself to his demanding agenda, even gracing the prestigious India Today conclave, relying solely on potent pain-relieving medication and sedation to persevere. Despite being advised to be hospitalized immediately, Sadhguru insisted on continuing with his commitments, citing his impeccable attendance of the past 40 years. Despite experiencing intense pain, he persevered and fulfilled his obligations, including participation in the India Today conclave on 16th March, all while under the influence of powerful pain medication. On the morning of 17th, Sadhguru was swiftly transported to the hospital, where it was revealed that he was facing a critical brain swelling. Following an urgent surgical procedure on the same day, Sadhguru is currently swimming promising strides in his recovery and is on a positive trajectory towards wellness. Neurologist Dr. Vinit Suri from Apollo Hospital said, "We told him that we did the best we could, but you heal yourself. The improvements we are seeing are beyond our expectations. Now he is doing very well. His entire brain, body and vital signs are normal, and he is making steady progress." As Sadhguru continues on his path to full recovery, his journey serves as a testament to the power of faith, resilience and unwavering dedication to one's calling. We join the nation in sending our prayers and best wishes for Sadhguru's continued health and well-being. Comment your best wishes in the comment box. If you want to know what is there inside Isha Homeschool, watch this video now. Share this video to spread the message. Thanks for watching. Pranam.